You spoke a little yesterday and today about your knowledge and experience and the place of academia and academics in their understanding of some of the objects that we've been looking at. And you described yourself as a custodian. Could you just expand on some of that for me?
Well, as I told you yesterday, if you read my biography, my ancestors, my upbringing from my mother's side family, never have Western education. They are practitioners of this culture. They are babalawos, readers, and seers. You understand me? That is why today I don't have any university education, because I have to finish and graduate into this culture and be the custodian. And look at the back of my card, you will see the spiritual, how many spiritual titles I hold there. Of which, if I'm to face the academic future, when will I have time to become a custodian? And yet, to be pursuing my PhD or LLB or whatever people. So, to be a custodian is quite different to be an academic. Yes, the academics, you academics look at the basic structure of what we do, but the practical structure of it, the usefulness of it, the guidance of it into human life, it's like, you know what it takes for somebody to become, in those days, an Anglican bishop or even to become a pope. You must have the experience of what you are going to become popeship upon. The same thing to become a qualified babalawo, even holding brass staff like this. It's a long and lifelong training. So we, the custodians, are different from the academic point of view. We don't disagree with you people, but we only want you people to be portraying this religion as, and stop putting your own idea. You are asking me some facts of all these Orishas now and all these subjects. If you go to your classroom now, to your library, you may say, go and write, I don't believe this should be like this. From my academic point of view, this is where we are always upset. When you people are trying to adjust the truth of what we believe in, thinking that, okay, this can never be so. How can this be so? That's why we are always very cautious in giving information out. Because we know you are going to rewrite it to your own taste. And this always makes us upset, and it's having a big effect. It's a destruction to what we believe in. When we say this, okay, we say that if you take oath on this matter now, if you take fake oath on this matter, and you drink the water given to you by the priest or priestess, your belly will start to swell. You will say, no, I don't believe. How can somebody believe for taking oath on metal alone? The belly will start to swell. You will dismiss it in writing, and this is what the future generation is going to read. You see? And a lot of Africans, too, through their academic knowledge and belief or religious belief, dismiss the ancestral power and they regret it.
This is why there's so many deaths on the street with the young black males today. Just because they don't understand the archetype and the father of metal from where we're coming from. So they disrespect their ancestors every day and they get murdered.
Oh, we are very supportive of your project. But now that you believe you are hearing the truth, there are many of us who are still custodians who doesn't have the opportunity of crossing the Atlantic to come here. In your project, if you are able to come to Africa and be part of these people that have been there, you are welcome. Because my purpose of coming out as a representative of the custodians. You see me now going about giving witnesses and testifying. How old am I to do this at 70? But if people like you can come and see, okay, I've seen it, I've been part of it, you will know what to write to the public. Yes. Or to the West. So that is why in in my organization, we incorporated in American International Fellowship of Ancient African Religion. Yes, we are in support of your project to educate the West in the real ways, even to show, to demonstrate and practicalize. You understand me? Excuse me. If you come to Africa, we will demonstrate and practicalize all these artifacts, the powers of these artifacts to you. And you will see it. And we all direct these powers through the power of Olodumare, the only creator. We don't have many gods, only we have many messengers for God, whom the Muslim, the Christian call them angel, the Muslim call them malaika, and we call them orishas. We are directing our prayers toward one God and one God. Ọlọ́run ò bímọ, ẹnìkan ò dẹ̀ bí Ọlọ́run. Nobody gave back to Olodumare, and Olodumare did not give back to anybody, but create everybody through his messengers. I will show you a paper now, our own writing, our own spiritual writing. The writing of the oracle that you are showing here contains so many languages of today, but there's nobody to develop it. Because they don't want the world to read it, because it has its origin in America. But the Chinese still maintain their own, the Japanese still maintain their own, the Arabs still maintain their own. I will show you. It's part of. If I begin to write it right now, you can't understand it. You call it ABD Ifa, but in that alphabet you find so many languages there. I will show you. I still have an exercise book which we are printing out.
Okay.
It's with me here.